Sean Strickland is in the news cycle again. He's again going on a little bit of some rants these last few days, talking over some touchy topics, or at least to some touchy topics. And he had one in particular about his upcoming opponent in Dricus Du Plessis, which I found to be a little bit funny. I don't know, how true something like this may be, if it's just him making fun, but there has been a little bit of like resurfaced videos of Dricus and his coach um, kissing on the lips, which according to him, it's very common. It's a custom in what I think he's in South Africa. So give that to him. Maybe that is the case. I do know that, you know, in a lot of the Latin cultures, kissing each other on the cheek is pretty normal. I never really heard anything about kissing on the lips. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. And we'll get on to what Sean Strickland had tweeted. So he had tweeted, "We often talk about Rose and Ladd and their coaches, which is something that he's talked about in the past, where he's talked about the grooming that has happened between coach and fighter relationship with both of those two women, and has had a lot to say. So this is his third target, or his third time speaking on this topic. But I'll continue. We often talk about Rose and Ladd and their coaches, but we never talk about Dricus. Dricus, hold up four fingers if you're in danger. In the video that's associated with it, or it's a photo. It's a photo. Okay, hold on. So one of them is a photo, and that's the coach and Dricus kissing, and then this one was on the stool where in between rounds when Dricus is getting up, kind of looks like he grabs him. Obviously, there's a cup there, but grabs him on the junk a little bit. And then there's that picture. So I think I think it's funny just because these two guys are about to fight, and we know how Sean is. He's one of those guys that tries to get under his opponent's skin as much as he can. He did it with Israel a lot leading up to their fight. And who knows, maybe that even worked as far as he got in his head so much that that's why he was able to dominate and it looked like Israel wasn't himself. Maybe that's giving it too much credit, but I don't know. I do think that for entertainment purposes, especially with today's world, people love this kind of stuff. They love this kind of trash talk. So Sean knows what he's doing. He's going to sell this fight, which I'm sure the UFC is loving it as well. Because making big controversial statements and talking points as of this one, it's just going to bring in a ton of eyeballs. It's going to make a bunch of news headlines. So I'm kind of curious as to like what Dricus responds with all of this stuff. Um, and if that is what it is, if there is something going on there, like, hey, whatever he does behind closed doors is nobody's business. So, but maybe he is correct in what has been said with, I've never been to South Africa, so I don't know. I don't know how that works with, like I said, I have been to Latin countries where I know that the kiss on the cheek when you say hello and bye and whatnot. That's a thing, but I didn't know that there's countries that do kisses on the mouth. Um, but yeah, Sean's being Sean. He's had a whole lot of other posts too. Go check out his Twitter if you want to see. He's been talking about a lot of controversial things lately. Um, but I think that this is good for the fight. I think it's gonna bring more eyeballs to it. Shouldn't be this kind of stuff shouldn't be taken so personally. Again, Sean is this kind of a guy. I don't really think he means all that much harm in it, especially as of late. He's been getting a lot of attention, and I think he just knows now that this kind of content is what people are wanting to see. So let me know what you guys think. Tell me if I'm totally wrong in this. Um, maybe I'm being super inconsiderate of the opposite side. Maybe I'm looking at this as being funny and whatnot when I shouldn't be. I don't know. That's just me though. So let me know what you think. Comment down below.